I'm going to walk you through how you can solve the Easter egg on Phasmophobia's new Nells Diner map with hence first followed by the answers. So you can see if you can figure it out, and then if you can't, you can follow along. The first thing you're going to need when you go in, however, is of course a UV, because you're going to be wanting to look for hints and investigative clues regardless. Might as well go ahead and bring that, right? Something crazy happened here, right? There's police. What happened? What's going on? That being said, you did just show up for work. Maybe you're the manager. Where's the first place you're going to go? The manager's office. If you're like me and you play with your field of view constantly turned all the way up, this might be a good time to turn it down for just a moment. So, you come into your manager's office, come over to check the board to see what you need to check on, what your tasks are, what you need to do. You're clocking in for the day on the computer, doing all the things. Oh, you have a little reminder notice on the board here. Maybe you should check that out. Hopefully you thought to investigate further with your handy dandy UV. You have a code. Down, up, right, with some arrows. Whatever could that refer to? Down, up, right. Interesting. If you took some time to look around the room, what else could you find? What could you interact with? Maybe could have anything to do with that. You might find yourself staring at this safe here. There's a code. Down, up, right. A 3-digit code needs to go here. Down, up, right. Well, I'm the manager. The safe, the safety deposit, the bank is something I would typically do on a day-to-day basis. That makes sense. So, what is something else I would do when I come to work? I'll give you a hint. There's a lovely place at the front of the store that had ketchup and mustard and salt and pepper. And there may or may not be a little clue there to look for. So you head up front, you refill your ketchup, you refill your mustard, you refill your pepper, you refill your salt, you maybe refill your straws, and of course your napkins. Oh, and you find an arrow pointing to your first number. 4. What's the next task you might do? Let's think about it for a second. Well, you did just clean up some messy stuff here. Maybe it's time to take out the trash. Especially with this right here. Oh my goodness, you took out the trash and there's an arrow here. Wild. What does it seem to be pointing to though? There's 2 ways you can look at this. There's a 5 there, but also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trash cans out here. So your right arrow is 5. Down 4, right 5. All you need to do is look up for your next number. I mean, it seems to make sense that updating the sign and changing the information every day would also be a task that you would do, right? Up 1. Down, up, right 4, 1, 5. Let's go put our numbers in. You got it right. Now, when you back up, you should be able to swing this open, and you have a credit card. Who's this credit card belong to? None other than Steven Nielsen. Where's this credit card go? Well, if you did some exploring on the map, You might have seen somewhere this credit card goes. That's right. Stick it in your ATM. $1. $1? Ugh, I'm feeling quite parched. Maybe I'll get a drink. Ah. None of these seem to be working. That's weird. Oh, another $1. I don't want one from that machine. I want one from the break room machine. I want Mr. Sprinkle. Well, that didn't work either. Don't worry. If you choose the wrong machine, your ATM will continue to give you endless dollar bills that you can then put into your correct machine, and out comes a quarter. Where can this quarter be used? Well, if you try and put it in the wrong machine, it doesn't work. There's only one place this goes. Now, you're going to want to watch closely. I recommend turning your field of view back up if you can. Turn your machine on. Stay standing and insert your coin. What just happened? Congratulations. You've just unlocked a special Easter egg badge on Nell's Diner. Were you able to figure out without hints? Let me know down in the comments below.
In the flicker of the firelight, she logs in for the night. Whispers echo through the screen, spirits trembling at her sight. Shana, Leigh, the guardian, walking shadows of the land.